Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 10. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released April 24th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with A plus X number 7. Now, I'm sure this is incorrect, but it says artists Stefano Caselli and Mike Costa show you the ever-loving blue-eyed thing and ever-lusting red-eyed Gambit playing the most dangerous game. But I know that was actually published in issue number 6. But the second part of the solicit says Thor and Iceman team up in one of the most visually amazing tales you've ever seen, courtesy of Christopher Yost and superstar artists to be Rajon Barnalis and Chris Turcotte. Next, we've got Avengers number 10, Validator. We learned that the Canadian super team Omega Flight got lost in a garden origin site. Discover what happens when the Avengers go to rescue them. Learn why adaptation is the scariest word in the Marvel Universe. Next, we've got Avengers Arena number 8. A new story arc begins. What are X-23's secrets, and what is Darkhawk's big reveal? It's 2 chances in 1 month to discover why iFanboy calls Avengers Arena, quote, a ton of fun, close quote, and IGN promises that, quote, you will be convinced this series is taking the kid gloves off, close quote. We've also got Deadpool number 8. First, flashback to Deadpool's adventures in yesteryear with Iron Man. Then, Deadpool is hired by a demon to reclaim damned souls. Plus, Wade gets in touch with his feminine side. And we've got Deadpool Killustrated number 4. Can Deadpool rid the universe of the scourge of classic literature? The Three Musketeers are all for done. Sherlock Holmes gets to the bottom of his own grave. And sorry, college students, all of literature ends here. Next, we've got Fantastic Four number 7. You've seen how everything begins, now see how everything ends. Marvel's first family travels to the big crunch. What if the end of everything wasn't really the end of everything? What happens beyond the end of infinite time and space? Speaking of ends, how's everybody feeling out there in time and space, Dr. Richards? And we've got FF number 6, Darla versus Yancey Street. Enough said. We've also got Fury Max number 11. Nick Fury is in Nicaragua investigating a CIA operation involving Barracuda. Barracuda doesn't much like being investigated. What Fury finds puts him and Barracuda on a collision course. Next, we've got Gambit number 11. When Gambit's in over his head, who will answer his call for help? Enter Rogue, and she may just have an opinion or two about Gambit's extracurricular activities. Speaking of, Joelle has her own dark designs for Gambit's former flame. We've also got Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. While London deals with the brutal Badoon invasion, the fate of the Guardians of the Galaxy may have been decided millions of miles away. Next, we've got Journey into Mystery number 651, Mayhem in the Mess Hall, Horror in the Hash House. Volstag's daughter, Hildegard, only wanted a midnight stack, but something else is rampaging in the lower kitchens of Asgardia, and she's going to have to wake the whole house to fight it. Sif, Thor, the Warriors 3, Heimdall's dog, all joined forces to chain the beast once and for all. Unfortunately, everything they need to do it never existed. Next, we've got Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man number 13. It's all-out action and excitement as the Webbed Wonder does battle with the Frightful Four and takes his first step to becoming the Ultimate Spider-Man. Meanwhile, what dark secrets lurk within the Osborn family? The hit Disney XD show leaps off your TV and into your hands. And we've got Morbius the Living Vampire number 4. After killing the godfather of Brownsville, Morbius incites a gang war. Will Morbius be able to protect his new friends, or will he give in to the monster? Find out why Morbius is the breakout hit of Marvel now. Next, we've got New Avengers number 5, Black Swan. Learn the history of the enigmatic Black Swan. What answers can she provide the Illuminati? And watch as the New Avengers do the unthinkable. We've also got Scarlet Spider number 16. In the wake of Superior Spider-Man, the world has learned to fear the spiders. When terrorists attack one of Houston's most famous landmarks, Kane's ready to put that fear to use. Yost and Fam continue year 2 of the world's most dangerous superhero. And we've got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 22, Venom vs. Spidey, the final showdown. How does Gwen Stacy figure into it, and how will it change her and Miles' life forever? Guest starring Mary Jane Watson. We've also got Uncanny Avengers number 7, Enter the Apocalypse Twins. The beginning of the end begins with their arrival. Why do they seek to anger the Celestials? What is their connection to Kang? How is Thor responsible for their mighty power? A death at the hands of an Avenger divides the team. Will Sunfire torture an S-Man to save mutant lives? Next, we've got Uncanny X-Men number 5. Fraser Irving from Batman and Robin joins the creative team of Uncanny X-Men. Learn what it's like to be a student at Cyclops' new school. We've also got Wolverine and the X-Men number 28. Doug Logan, Wolverine's half-brother from the classic origin, has defeated Wolverine and taken charge of the Jean Grace school students. Which students won't be coming home? We've also got X-Termination number 2 of 2, X-Termination Event Part 6, the conclusion. To stop the extermination, Jean takes the Apocalypse power into herself, but can she control it? The final reckoning of Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler and the entire Age of Apocalypse itself. And we've got Young Avengers number 4, Kate Bishop finally turns up, a lovely day trip to Central Park for a group of cheery youngsters. Lies. It's not lovely as they're being pursued by bad guys, and it's not a day trip as, well, it's at night. A shameless retcon to the Marvel Boys' history. Out in trades this week, we've got Castle, Richard Castle's Deadly Storm trade paperback. This adaptation of Storm's first novel adventure takes our hero from the gritty world of the private eye all the way to the globe-hopping intrigue of the CIA. Eisner Award-winning Marvel architect Brian Michael Bendis and red-hot Captain Marvel writer Kelly Sue DeConnick worked closely with Castle creator Andrew Marlowe and created the one thing millions of Castle fans have been asking for, their first real Derek Storm adventure. A wall-to-wall, gritty, witty, globe-hopping detective thrill ride for fans of the hit TV show starring Nathan Fillion and Stana Katic, as well as fans of damn good comic books. Next, we've got Dark Tower, the Gunslinger, the Battle of Tull, trade paperback. Roland Deschain's last of the Gunslingers continues searching for the Man in Black. Instead, he finds Tull, last stop of civilization, a town of devil grass, desert sand, and despair. A town of lost souls, including Allie, the once pretty barmaid whose encounter with the Man in Black left her saddled with a fearsome, cursed secret. Tull may seem to be on the very edge of the world, with nothing past the horizon but a steep fall into oblivion, but Roland believes otherwise, that beyond Tull lies a hidden truth that means everything to the fate of Mid-World. The Man in Black holds the key to that mystery, and Roland is going to keep following him, even through a trap set in Tull, to unlock it. Collects Dark Tower, the Gunslinger, the Battle of Tull, number 1 through 5. Next, we've got Marvel Masterworks, The Incredible Hulk, Volume 7 hardcover. The Hulk is back, and he's going to smash his way through more Masterworks than you can throw a tank at. It starts off with the time-traveling Kang the Conqueror and a trip back to World War I featuring the Phantom Eagle. Then Hulk takes it to outer space, fighting the Abomination, before falling down to Earth and into the subatomic world of Cyclops. Following the classic introduction of Hulk's love, Jarella, comes the first appearance of Doc Samson, a battle atop the Empire State Building, and the fight for who's meanest and greenest against Dr. Doom. With the Phantom Eagle's first appearance from Marvel superheroes to round it out, there's no doubt this is a Marvel Masterworks. Collects Incredible Hulk number 135 to 144, Avengers number 88, and Marvel Superheroes number 16. We've also got Marvel Masterworks The Mighty Thor Volume 4 trade paperback. Prepare yourself for an amazing assemblage of Asgardian classics as only Stan and Jack could make them. Featuring the one and only Thor, it kicks off with a blockbuster battle with the Absorbing Man. Then in Outer Mongolia, a demon powered by a mystic Norn stone awakens. Thor may be able to handle this magical menace, but how will he fare in a toe-to-toe tussle with Hercules, especially when Odin has cut the Thunder God's power in half? It all leads to an epic adventure that takes Thor and Hercules into the depths of the underworld to fight the legions of Pluto, and, lest we forget, Tales of Asgard backs up every issue, revealing the secrets of Ragnarok and more. Collecting Journey into Mystery number 121 to 125, Thor number 126 to 130, and material from Not Brand X number 3. We've also got Squadron Supreme trade paperback. On an Earth much like our own, the world's greatest superhuman champions are confronted by a society in ruins. Faced with the possibility of a new dark age for mankind, they choose the only course available to them, and take control of the world's government themselves. Now they have 1 year in which to completely restructure human society. Can their plan succeed? Will a renegade member bring about their downfall? And what will happen when the Earth's mightiest heroes find themselves becoming instead its all-powerful totalitarian overlords? Before Watchmen, before Marvels, before Kingdom Come, there was Squadron Supreme, a deconstructionist parable of the superhero paradigm in a real-world setting considered by many to be the late Mark Gruenwald's finest work. Collect Squadron Supreme number 1 through 12 and Captain America 314. We've also got 12 hardcover, Yesterday's Men of Tomorrow Today, The Phantom Reporter, Electro, The Black Widow, The Laughing Mask, The Blue Blade, Dynamic Man, Mastermind, Excello, Mr. E, The Fiery Mask, The Witness, Rockman, Captain Wonder. Laying dormant for 60 years, they awaken in a tormented world that needs them more than ever. But has the world grown beyond their brand of old-fashioned heroism? Writer J. Michael Straczynski of Babylon 5 and The Amazing Spider-Man and artist Chris Weston of The Invisibles and Fantastic Four First Family present a postmodernist tale of sacrifice, betrayal, and human nature. Plus, journey into the past to follow the death-defying exploits of the Phantom reporter on the front lines of World War II and witness his first encounter with history's greatest superheroes. Collects the 12 number 1 through 12 and the 12 Spearhead. We've also got Uncanny Avengers Volume 1, the Red Shadow hardcover. The Marvel Universe's greatest era starts now. In the wake of Professor X's funeral, Captain America creates a new Avengers unit comprised of Avengers and X-Men, humans and mutants working together. But the Red Skull has returned straight out of the 1940s, and he wants to destroy all mutants. What gruesome weapon has given him dangerous new powers? Rogue and Scarlet Witch face off against the Red Skull's S-Men. Wolverine and Captain America investigate the worldwide mutant assassination epidemic, and Havoc and Thor battle the spreading influence of Honest John, the living propaganda. And when Avenger defects, the rest must face the terrible might of the Omega Skull. Plus, Wonder Man, Wasp, and Sunfire join the team just in time for the Grim Reaper's revenge. Uncanny Avengers assemble. Collects Uncanny Avengers number 1 through 5. We've also got X-Men Fall of the Mutants Volume 2 trade paperback. The Fall of the Mutants continues as the members of X-Factor, the original X-Men, face tragedies of their own. Angel is dead, apparently by suicide. The Beast is slowly losing his amazing intellect. Iceman's powers are out of control. Cyclops and Marvel Girl don't know how to feel towards one another. And amid all this, a new generation of troubled mutant teens desperately needs help, especially when they are targeted by the villainous right. And if that's not enough, X-Factor faces the deadliest challenge yet in Apocalypse and his Horsemen, including the new Archangel, guest starring Captain America, Daredevil, the Hulk, the Fantastic Four, and Power Pack. Collecting X-Factor number 18 to 26, Incredible Hulk number 336 and 337, Power Pack number 35, Daredevil number 252, Captain America 339, and Fantastic Four number 312. And last, we've got X-Men Longshot trade paperback, Meet Longshot. He's a man without a past who possesses an uncanny lucky streak, and he's on an existential quest through the Marvel Universe. But as Longshot deals with quirkier aspects of American society, he must learn the secrets behind his enigmatic identity and accept his destiny as a hero. Along the way, he meets a crazed militiaman, demons from his mysterious otherworldly home, a daring stuntwoman named Ricochet Rita, ram-headed Quark, and Marvel heroes Spider-Man, She-Hulk, and Doctor Strange. As Longshot digs deeper, he rediscovers more about himself and must come to terms with his past along the way, because only Longshot and his friends can stop the media-addled mojo from taking over Earth and remaking it in his own warped image. Collects Longshot number 1 through 6. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.